what is going on, chat? The Rare Friday stream at 10 o'clock. What is going on? We have some inventory that we got to prepare for. So we have some $3 binders, some $2 and some $1 binders. So I got a show coming up this Sunday, and those binders specifically are very low. So we're just going to be chilling for a little bit until I can fill some of those $1, $2, $3 binders up, and we're just going to be talking with chat. So I have a card show coming up this Sunday. So we're just going to pretty much get right into it. So we're going to start off with the pile that I had for $1. And then we have a $2, and you see my cat now making an appearance. So we have the 1, the 2, and the 3. So we'll start off with the $1. The $1 binder tends to get people excited at these shows. So this is kind of what we're working with. So a lot of these kind of common, uncommon. We're just trying to fill as much of this stuff as humanly possible in an attempt to get this nice and filled out for folks who can pick through and have a good time doing so. So that is what we're going to be doing, and you guys are going to kind of see the process here of how this all works. So I do have, if I can find them, I do have some stickers here that I normally put these on. So I'll put like these little red stickers on cards that are $1, $2, $3. They're not very expensive, but it makes it easier for folks. Betty, we are on demon mode. We're gonna be going through some fun dollar binder stuff. It's a little bit too much light. So some fun little dollar store vibes. The true dollar store. So we're gonna be kind of going through some stuff and hanging out with you guys. Hopefully you guys are music tad loud. Let me turn that down real quick. There we go. That should be a lot better, hopefully. Thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna turn myself up a little bit too. Probably right about there. A little bit more should be fine. Hello, hello. There we go. Perfect. Thanks for letting me know. And I'm gonna actually turn. This camera is very, very, very bright. So let's see if we can turn the exposure down a little bit here, because sometimes it gets a tad dark. When for whatever reason. And that way I can turn up the light a little bit. There we go. And I think that should be, it's like so washed. There we go. There we go. Lighting's a little bit better. Lurking on Twitch, nice. Yes, I have a card show this weekend coming up on Sunday. So I have a bunch of binder, $1 binder stuff that I'm going to put in. So like all this stuff, like last time I checked, was all like $1. So we got some like Delta species stuff. It's pretty crazy. A little Mudkip action, $1. Fearow from Sandstorm, $1. Electabuzz Sandstorm, $1. It's crazy. Like all these like Sandstorm cards, they are they're not very expensive, so we're gonna be loading those up. We got some. I found this like all in a random. Dude, my dollar binders, dude, get picked clean. Like it's crazy. Like my $1, $2, $3 binders get like absolutely demolished at these shows. And so, nice little reverse Magikarp there. But yeah, all my $1, $2, $3 binders, like I have to constantly keep putting just some cool stuff in there, because a lot of people I feel like right now are just trying to do like side sets and stuff, and a lot of these cards are pretty inexpensive. So right now I just have to, you know what, I'm actually going to do this a little bit. Well, I'm taking you guys for a ride. Hold up, chat. Hold up. Wait a minute. The one that it's like, I ain't reading all that. Yeah, I mean, I think people are trying to do like ebbs and flows, Apple, to be honest. Because basically people are trying to look at old sets that not a lot of people have a lot of eyeballs on. Which I'm an old head. I'm a vintage guy, so I'm more than happy to do that. So I actually think I have. So the way I do this, chat, is for dollar cards, I actually put them in red sleeves, but I think I'm out of red sleeves. And I normally now use like little red stickers, but I actually found some. But yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that for sure. Got some fancy clay. I've been seeing a lot of people posting about like put that up there. A little fancy action for you. I fear that I may never master the rocket set. I feel like, honestly, man, I feel like right now, a lot of people are sleeping on the PSA 8s. I repriced all my 8s. I'm actually going to be doing a full inventory review tomorrow during a stream. Because after I'm kind of done with the $1, $2, $3 binder stuff, I'm going to start price tagging a lot of my inventory, and then I'm going to go over a lot of it on Saturday or tomorrow. So I thought that'd be pretty cool. Put this Magikarp up there. Just straight chilling. The vibes are immaculate on the carp. But like, it's just crazy. Like all these cards are just so good for the old sets, and they're just like so inexpensive. There's a tweet on how GameStop has PSA slabs for super cheap. Are you talking about to submit, Betty, or just to pick up? And just like that, I am out of red sleeves. I feel like I have more. But I just got back. I've been posting it in the collection chat. I just got back a ton of cards from PSA, and I have another submission coming back here very soon. Oh, I got red sleeves for days, chat. What am I doing? Or actually, no. See, this is what I'm talking about, Apple. All my red sleeves are gone because everyone keeps buying these dollar store cards. Not to submit, but on the website. Yeah, it's actually, Betty, it's kind of crazy you say that because right when they first started doing that whole thing, I would go on there and some of the prices would be super crazy, but like to your point, some of the prices would be super inexpensive. Cheers, by the way. Sipping a little of that margarita tonight. Margarita. Keep me going in these trying times. Look at this, look at this Mudkip, dude. That Mudkip just straight chilling, the vibes, the contrast. It's such a nice. We're gonna actually replacing the Magikarp. We're putting the Mudkip up there. I have one guy diss me for sleeving my $1 binder or $1 binders. Needless to say, he bought nothing. Okay. Yeah, I also feel it's really weird. I feel like when people are bashing the $1 binders or whatever, I don't know. It just seems odd. Or like when they're trying to get really big deals on $1 binders, like I have to deny so many people. It's like, hey, if I buy like $20, like if I buy 20 of these cards, will you give me a deal? It's like, brother, that's $20. Like I'm using these more for like kids or people that are trying to like, you know, like no one's stocking a. I think that's why I like the $1, $2, $3 binders, is like, you know, no one is having a random like Manectric from 2006. Right? Like the $1, $2, $3 binders are the ones that are like, oh wow, I've been looking for, you know, this Abra forever, and I don't want to pay the $1 plus $2 shipping on TCG Player. It's fun to hunt for it, you know? And it's like, that's cool. Like I get so many of those reactions. Like that's why I love doing them, to be honest. And it's a lot of work, right? Like what you're seeing right now, I could be spent on pricing, you know, cards that are just worth more. But I just know that a lot of these, now that since I have 2 tables instead of 1, it gives people a sense to like sit down and look at stuff while I'm just kind of, you know, working on some other deals or whatever. So I don't want to alienate anyone, and that's why I like the cheaper stuff. I'm seeing a PSA 9. Dude, Betty, you are now finally discovering the code. That PSA 9s often are cheaper than the raw copy because raw hunters are trying to get those graded, and it's like, oh, it's a PSA 9. You know, it's no longer desirable, you know? So. And just to show you guys, so what I do when I run out of the red sleeves, so you're seeing like on this Marsh Top. So when I see this Marsh Top and they're making piles and I see the red back, I know these are $1 cards. But if I don't have those, which I kind of opted out because buying like red sleeves for dollar cards started to get a little costly. So instead, I'm using just regular penny sleeves, but I have little red stickers. So I just have like a big sticker roll that I put these little red stickers on to denote that they are $1 cards. Like this Paris has seen this Paris has been to war and back. I don't know if you could even see it. Like that big old crease right there. A reverse from Aquapolis. $1? Well, that's why. That's also a reason why I like doing the $1, $2, $3 binder stuff, because it's like I genuinely don't care if it's like heavy played or damage or a crease. It's like, brother, it's $1. Like it's fine. I'm not trying to like rip the wool from your eyes. Like it's a card that, you know, is super cheap on its own. You know, if you want it, cool. If not, it's $1. It was like literally in a bulk box that I've had since childhood. It's gonna forever be there. That's okay. But yeah, Betty, that's what I do. That's like I had that. I think I showed you. Let me know if I didn't show you my EX collection so far. Because one of them, like a Blaziken EX, I bought as a PSA 8 and cracked it because it was cheaper. So that's why I bought that. But yeah, I often do that. I often look for like PSA 8s or sometimes 7s, but 7s tend to be a little worse. But for sure 8s. And especially for modern, 9s are way to go. The Magic Man himself, Magic Johnson, has joined the chat. The real Magic Johnson. No imitation crab here. Yeah, big fan. And then after the this little dollar pile, I have a $2 pile and a $3 pile, and then whatever happens after that happens. I've been playing Pokemon Emerald Legacy lately, and Mighty Anna has been a great team. Intimidate back in the day was one of the best abilities for sure. Yeah, that fits. And for those of you who are over, I have my setup a little bit on jank mode tonight. If you're watching me on Twitch, I unfortunately cannot see your comments. I can see YouTube and TikTok because I'm literally running it off of my tablet, because this was a very last minute, I'm going to be doing this anyway. So if you're over there, I apologize. I cannot see you, but if you're over on YouTube or TikTok, I can see you. Boy, you've been attracting those Rhydons. No intimidating those bad boys. Wait, I've already attracted it. Let's do it again. So hopefully you guys are having a good Friday night, just big old chilling. Right now it is, for me, like I said, I have a show on Sunday, and so one of the things that is a kind of a curse of being a vendor, if you put price stickers on stuff, is kind of the show crunch. So we all know that Pokemon, the prices fluctuate on the daily. So to keep myself sane, I wait until 48 hours before a show to start pricing stuff. And that's the best kind of the best balance that I have. And it's I price my stuff pretty at market. I've had shows that people are like, yeah, your prices are the best in the show. So, and that's how I've been doing it. So it's been so far so good. I'm working the whole weekend. 72-hour shift. Holy brother. God bless. God bless and Godspeed. That's some crazy work. Let me know if you guys want to see another mascot in the microscope. 'Cause I think I'm over Mudkip. Actually, I have my vote coming up. The Electabuzz from Sandstorm. Big chillin'. If you guys have never heard the English voice actor for Electabuzz, that is a treat. Or the French Starmie is also a treat. Look at that bad boy. Clean. The mean mug. Cards are so insanely priced from PSA 9 to 10. Yes, Betty, I agree. Actually, it's funny you say that. I don't know if you were in hibernation mode yet, but I was actually talking after grade review. I was actually talking about FOMO, that video that I dropped on Thursday, and that was one of the big things I kind of talked about. Was for me, for my personal collection, I honestly stick with 9s because I'd rather have more, feel like I have more buying power by buying 3 PSA 9s than 110 for my personal collection. I feel like I have more buying power, you know what I mean? And at the for me, I only care about, the fact that I quote unquote was the only owner of this card, in its raw state, meaning that, I opened it up pack fresh, and, just because a Wizards of the Coast employee kind of missed a cut by 1 millimeter, oh no, it was totally out of my control and it's not a 10 because of it. It's I don't know, I just care that it's not run over or in the washing machine, and 9s are like that, So that's why me personally, for my own collection, exactly to your point, Betty, it's I don't mind. I don't mind a 10. Don't get me wrong, if I grade a card for my PC and it gets a 10, I'm not going to be complaining about it, but I'm also not going to be sweating about needing to 10 my entire collection. That's way too much. Absolutely way too much. Got a nice little, our little dollar pile is almost done here. This artwork from Sandstorm is actually like super nice. I didn't really realize it until looking at some of the commons and uncommons. That Ralts looks so nice. One of the things I thought would be really cool that I would never in a million years do, but it'd be kind of cool. It'd be to like bring a e-reader for like the SP and scan some of these cards when someone buys them. Because I don't like the actual e-reader itself was so unpopular that no one really has even seen it in person, which I think is kind of cool. All right, Dratini is the last of the dollar binder stuff. So I'll go over these before I start putting them in. So I try not to have too many duplicates in there. But here's what we're putting in there so far. The old dollar binder. You know what I mean? Like I'd be pretty happy with a dollar binder looking like this. Got some Mudkips. I always try to throw some starters in there. Super nice. Got some reverses from X and Y, black and white. Really beat Paris. You know what I mean? And again, they're all just a dollar. So it's not some good dollar stuff. Not to self glaze or anything, but I don't think it's that bad. You know what I mean? So now we get to see if we can put the binder in frame here. And we'll move on to the $2 binder. I don't know if you guys can... Hopefully you can see at least. That should be good enough. We'll just randomly start throwing them in there. A hodgepodge. Hodgepodge of stuff. That's kind of how I do it. Randomly throw them in there. No rhyme, no reason, just pure chaos in the cheapo binders. It's kind of how I like it. It's kind of how I like the Is Betty Eve voice? No. She is not. But that would be interesting. That would be an interesting attempt, Betty, to do a VA line as Eve. But no, the voice actor that I hired for to voice Eve, her name is Doll. Doll wants to VA. I have her on my on my website where like our team section. But well, there you go, Betty. You can be you can lock in maybe a alternate universe Eve. Because I kind of find it, I don't know if that's common in voice acting. It's like, hey, this one voice actor that I have for my main character, I want you to like sound exactly like them. If Betty is actually Betty. Well, will the real Betty please stand up? That's what you really... Look at all these Bisharps and Tyrannotars. You know what's crazy? I used to have... I think I had them in the dollar binder. I used to have a ton of those Rayquaza Amazing Rares. I had like 18 of them in the dollar binder forever, and then someone tried doing the market manip buyout. But I'd say since... your stream's a while ago, Betty. I know we've talked about it. Oh, man. Down the wrong pipe. Did you guys know that you can't breathe liquids? fun. That's a fun Galaxia fact. But you can't breathe. You can't breathe liquid, and that's a Galaxia fact. Holy, I'm tearing up over here. But I think Betty, you definitely got the voice for it. I know I've told you that before. But says who? Well, I'm definitely a test subject. Today's test was unsuccessful. Going to try tomorrow on breathing. And look at the Sandshrew. The little friggin' flower on the head. Holy frig, dude. Just big old vibin'. Make it if it was bleach, yeah. Or after I partake in a Tide Pod. That's a joke, by the way, TikTok or YouTube or Twitch. Please allow me to joke in the year 2025. I beg of thee. Please let me. Forgive me, Father, for they do not know what they've done. I was actually listening to a report on how people are changing their language, especially for like live streaming, where you have to say like unalive, and like how we've had to adopt or change our language in order to like not get banned. Like, it's pretty crazy. It's a wild world we live in, where our language is adopting because we don't get friggin' banned. All right, is that? I think that was, and I like to move up. I'm gonna see if there's any other gaps. Try to make sure. So this is the $1 binder, chat. Some good random. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 slots empty. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fill in. I'm not a fan of leaving blanks like scatter. Like obviously when a show is actually happening, it's kind of the nature of the beast, but I'm never a big fan of leaving blank slots open in your binders. I'm a little bit OCD when it comes to that, I think. All right, on to the $2 binder. So that $1 binder is donezo. There's not, because I can't remember where the heck I put the other ones, but because I swore I had like a huge pile of $1 binder stuff. Oh, it's literally all right here, all sleeved already. But I think these are duplicates. Yes, they are duplicates. That's why they're in there. What set are they? Yeah, let me look at them again real quick. I was actually, you know what's funny? I was actually thinking the same thing. I don't know what the set is, to be honest, Apple, but I can show you what they look like. Where the frig did I put them, yo? It's not. I thought it was Deoxys, but it's not. But just big vibin'. You know, we'll put them just for you. We'll put them right there. That's Apple's Bulbasaur. And then if I see an Espeon, I'll have to bring it out for Betty if I find one. That's a $2 Espeon. And those ones I have copies of. Okay, so new $2 cards. Not as many as the one, but we have some. We have the Shadowless Kakuna. Wow. That's what I'm saying. Well, fingers crossed, Betty, that I come across one. If I see one in the $2 binder, it's gonna go up in the microscope for you. See, look at me. Remembering what the community loves. This is where I start freaking out on and start offering you guys WADA graded Japanese CGC 5.5 psychic energies from a structure deck and sell them for 50. You do have an evolution binder? That's pretty sick. Have you ever shared it with a class, Betty? I feel like I would have remembered something like that. But I can't recall. You and Apple have been here for quite some time. So I kind of lose track. These are right? Yes, they are. Wait, I actually have... I don't need those yet. I have a bunch of gray sleeves, I believe. More than I care to admit. I do. I don't need that. I don't need these friggin' penny sleeves. Like that Onyx. Look at that thing. Look at that thing, chat. Onyx reminiscing about the good old days. Wowzers. I know, it's crazy, dude. We're like at... I was actually thinking about that the other day, that we're already at like 76. Which is insane. Absolutely insane. Love this Dark Dragonair, by the way. From Legendary Collection. But yeah, it's been a wild ride, man. It's been a wild ride. And it's cool too, because like now I'm starting to feel a lot more comfortable in my own content skin, if that makes sense. Meaning that I've been getting back and really kind of enjoying more of like how to support the community from that content perspective, and less of like drama baiting or just about the money and nothing else. It's been nice, even though it doesn't do as well content-wise. It's been nice to kind of go back to the old roots, so to speak. And then having a community that vibes with it, that's really all I care about at the end of the day. So it's been nice. Got the little... that wish cache. I know, Betty. Been holding out on us. Been too busy hoarding Reshiram from Black Bolt and White Flare, probably. In your fleet of... The one that I really want to see is the N only binder. That's what I'm waiting for you to share. I know, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, it is. It is absolutely insane. And I always appreciate you guys, you know, coming back and hanging out and not getting tired of Faye. She's been chilling today. She just got done burning some zoomies when the start of stream. Now the $2 binder. There's someone in the Discord. She kind of is more of a lurker, Betty, but I think you two would like really get along. She shared with me. I actually shared it with. If you look at the tail end of the Saratoga vendor POV, she shared with me her entire trainer binder collection. I don't know if you had a chance to see that, but for you specifically, I would highly recommend. From a trainer binder perspective. Oh, don't let me forget. I also have some other cards that I have to determine, because like the trainer gallery stuff, those are always super cheap, which is kind of crazy to me, to be quite honest with you, how cheap a lot of those are. And I have a bunch that I found in my unprocessed section that I want to bring to the show. But yeah, Betty, I feel like you'll lose it, because that that trainer binder collection was probably the most impressive collection that I've seen from a trainer perspective. Because don't you do that too, Apple? I don't know if you're still in here. Don't you collect train? I don't know why I have it in my head that you did or whatever. But I feel like you had some collection goal or something. I know you collect a lot just in general, but I don't know if you have a specific theme. But yeah, that's the trainer galleries, Betty. I vibe with you, man. Like, they're so easy to collect. They're super inexpensive. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 slots to fill. You have every Iono full art. That's pretty sick. So 9. It's pretty wild. These there's also some. It's kind of frustrating. I'll have to actually do a stream one of these days and just kind of go through. But I have a ton of the Topps cards, and I have zero idea how to price them. It's so hard and so frustrating because I have so many, and I want to put some of them in these like cheaper binders, but I don't know if some are like, oh, it's only 50 cents, or oh, that's like randomly like a $50 card. I have no idea. I know you've been like a stealth collector, like a B2 stealth bomber, just like slowly creeping up on collections. Maybe it's like, since you don't say anything, like all the sets that you collect are like under the radar and don't get like pumped and dumped. All right, now we're on the $3 binder section. And then we got to go to the random stuff that I forgot about. So I think this was the stuff in my $3 section. Is more of... Was it all this stuff? I guess so. Well, whatever, right? At the end of the day, if someone wants to say, sir, that $2.50 card isn't actually $3. It's actually $2. I'll be like, bruh. So you're rather you're gonna argue with me because you don't like, even though if you bought it online, you're paying tax and you're paying shipping for more than the card. All right. So we're just gonna throw these in the $3 and see what happens. The Swaddle. Look at this little guy. It's big chillin'. The banned fairy types, never to come back again. It is pretty crazy that fairy types were so broken in the TCG that they had to be removed. Pretty gnarly, if I do say so myself. And you guys get to see how I price the trainer gallery stuff. Because I think, for me, if a card... The only time a card goes into, like, the top loader binder is if it's, like, 501. Like, if it's $4.99 or lower, or, like, $4.99 to $3, it's going in the $3 binder. I don't give a frig. Like, look at this. It's a pretty good $3 binder. Got a hollow Magneton in there from base set. Got a hollow Nidoking. Beat. But we're still rocking. We're still vibing. Got. Got, Got the hollow Victory Bells. Got some vintage in here. Again, a big vintage guy. So I have a lot of this stuff. Honestly, like a lot of the vintage holos that are like kind of beat were from my own PC probably back in the day. I just collected so much as a kid. And luckily I kept a lot of my stuff. You guys have obviously been here for a long time. I have my infamous Pokewall of my tried and true, my full binder collection as a kid that I was lucky enough and fortunate enough to still keep around. I somehow was smart enough, or my parents maybe hid the cards from me or something, I don't really know, but I never gave them away, which was huge. Huge. I never gave them away. So I have to fill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. Got some reverses from Sandstorm, an Emerald. A big, I think one of my favorite Gen 3 was Zangoose. Just looks such a bouse, for sure. And of course, I already lost count, so I'm just taking cards out of here. And we're just going to wing it. Let's see. Gaps, oh gaps, where are thine gaps? Yeah, that's Zangoose. I love that Zangoose. Poochianas. Binders are like making it very difficult for these regular penny sleeves to fit. There we go. Very bougie looking Eevee. Little Pig Boy. Fernape and the Azurill. So now it is time to see if these cards are worthy of the binders. Let's see. I have them up here. I genuinely have no idea. So we are about to find out. So not that one, not that one. All right, let's see. So we have a lot, chat. So these are what I'm looking at here. So these are all the cards that, you know, these are all great artwork, but some of them are only like $1, $2, $3. Like even some of like the LP or MP of like the reverse rares, like Legend Maker, Emerald, like some Holo e-readers, the Derpy Eevees. I have no idea. So we're about to find out. So we are going to see, chat. And I think, I also think that TCG Player just updated their app. I was updating my phone and I got a message. So let me see if my update is done. All right. TCG Player, where are you? Yeah, it's like brand new. The app. Scanning Pokemon. See how it goes. Let's see. So if I scan. Is it still... Still not as good, maybe? Do I have to have it on like a white background? I don't know. Let's see. Actually, I think I have. Where is it probably buried? Probably. No, it's not here. So let's see. No. We are just going to search it up the old-fashioned way, chat. So Revaroom, let's see. So Revaroom is $3.45. So that is a $3 bad boy. Which is insane to me. Turt. So Turtonator. How much are you, my friend? $2.52. You go in the $2 binder. Actually, I think I still have the sleeves. I do. It's just like, if you guys are new to the Pokemon hobby, these IRs are the way to go because they are so inexpensive. It is absolutely insane. Like that Turtonator, the Swinub. Let's see. Swinub's probably like 2. Not even. It's a. Let's see. Oh no, that was Japanese, so that's 3. Swinub's $3. 3 doubloons. And then Arch. Archaludon. How much are you, my friend? $2.44. That is a $2 card. I'm really stoked about Library Espeon. My friend is trading her for my Skyla. Dude, that's sick. I know you've been like trying to look for that card forever. That's super sick. Yeah, the library Espeon is, I just love those Vs too. Like all those Evolution Vs are so nice. Their artwork is amazing. Their kind of like positioning or like what they're doing is so nice. It's just Evolving Skies, they like it'll be interesting to see if there will be another modern set that will be as cracked as that. Maybe Black Bolt, but Betty, you know what? I honestly agree with you. I honestly like the Vs more than the V Stars. Or the V Maxes, rather. So I totally agree with you. So here's a good example, chat. So this card, this Ferrothorn, market is $4.56. So what I do is I'm not going to put that in my top loader binder. I'm just going to say, hey, if you want a nice little deal, this Ferrothorn that's apparently $4.56 on TCG Player is now a $3 card. There you go. Have fun, chat. You now know. Look, even he's chilling. That's how I do it. Keep it easy, keep it simple. Doesn't need to be more complicated than that. Now, Gulpin. So Gulpin is 5, so that will go off to the side. And you'll lock in and see the art rares right now. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like the Larvitar. Chilling with his sand pile. It's only a 279. Crazy. Absolute madness. You need to lock the frig in, dude. And it's Maractus. I bet it's like I bet it's $1. Let's see. Journey Together. Nope. It is 3. It's a nice one. Put that in the 3 magnified pile. Shinotic. You are Surging Sparks 236. Off to the $2 you go. Make sure I... And then Crabominable. Let's see. Stellar Crown, 230. You can like barely see it. It's like washed out in a blizzard. That was Dose. Oh, my favorite Galarian Gallery. The Altaria. Now this one, Betty, you gotta lock in on. As white as the Reshi. But this Altaria, the cross stitch. This big derpin. Holy. Holy big derpin on that Altaria. You cannot convince me otherwise. That is my favorite Galarian Gallery. Just kind of big floof from Crown. I know, just big vibing. The little cross stitch smile. And we'll even give it the give it the limelight that it deserves. In all of its glory. Just staring in the darkness. Noibat. And up. Betty, your favorite guy's coming up. I see him. 489. You are a 3 today, boy. 489 Noibat is now a $3 card. Big chillin' because of it. Ooh. And oh yeah, the one with Licia is really good too. All right. Promo is not Pokemon Center. 3 Doubloons. 3 gold Doubloons. I mean, look, he's given the Zorua little chin scratches. It's a great promo. There you go. Just for you. I'll put N front and center. This one's probably super inexpensive. Pecharunt. If I can spell it. Wowzers. $1 whole. 1 gold to bloom. How are we looking for the show? Hitting the booth tomorrow. Is Albany show you're going to the weekend? Big Earl might be stopping by. Yes. Sorry, I don't know why I just saw that, but you also posted it a minute ago. Yeah, I'm going to be going to the Albany show on Sunday. And right now I am filling up the $1, $2, $3 binders, and I'm in the last section of like the weird miscellaneous stuff. Big Earl. Big Earl pulling up to the club. Yeah, man, just big chillin'. How's the con? Good, bad, ugly? No, that was $1. What am I doing? Some Jane's Secret Art. Let's see, what are you at? Shrouded. 3. 3 gold blooms. Her big forehead right there. Reggie Grego. I think this was playable at some point. Reggie Drago V. Let's see. Silver Tempest, 196. Didn't even have to move it. Drapon V. 388. And these are all probably just beat, would be my guess. I feel like I just want to kind of put these all in the... I kind of just, because I'm lazy, I kind of want to put them all in the 3. And I probably will do that. If someone wants to make a good deal off me, then so be it, chat. God forbid someone gets a good deal in Pokemon these days, you know what I mean? These reverse hollows from all the Dragon, Deoxys. They're getting up there. So we're just gonna roll the dice. We're gonna get a little spicy here. So I'm assuming that most of them are probably gonna be in that range. It's just these foils look so nice. The Roselia. The Roselia looks so nice. Fill up that $3 binder, son. Voltorb reverse from Legend Maker. Like, we're out here making 3 Dolores. Muchos Guap. Nice, had to rewind and listen back. Con is good, different format than usual. Good nonetheless. Well, that's good. It must be kind of nice too, like, you know, if you go there often, unless you really like how it like consistently is. It is kind of nice to have a little bit of a change. Glaceons. These ones, I don't know how much they are. Probably should look those up. Glaceon. That is a reverse. just like not gonna load anymore? Or... All right. Glaceon 41. No, just the new app is just not gonna let me go to a next page. Alright. Alright, I guess I have to look that up off stream because that one will not load. Let's do the Leafeon, I guess. Anything exciting happen when I've been away? Not really. Other than I got some new grades back, but that's about it. Yeah, these EVs are not getting pulled up. But here's some of the this one I probably show off during tomorrow's stream, but you'll probably be busy by when I'm gone, but let me know when you're here and I can show you some of the big boys that are going to be coming out this this Sunday. Give you guys a sneak peek on what's coming out. So let me know when you're here and I'll show you. See, nice, but yeah, let me know when you're here and I'll show you. You better wake up from your nap because I'm about to show you too. All right, I'm assuming you're still there. But here are some ones that I'm going to be bringing to the show, which are pretty insane. So we'll start with some of the new that I just happen to have on the side of my desk. Some of the new cards going into the ungraded rotation. So we got Dark Typhlosion near mint, first ed. Ooh. Put that right there. Next got Erica's Vileplume. That was mod play. A Dark Crobat. Very nice. This one was the one I picked up at the convention. The Rainbow Rare Solgaleo and Lunala. Really liked that card when I saw that in person. Got the Venusaur squad. Got the Shadowless. Got the Japanese. The Venusaur. So we got those that I have to deal with tonight. And then for some graded, because I don't have the other ones, is these ones actually rotated some out of my PC, but the Shadowless Zard PSA 4, the Shadowless Blastoise has a PSA 8, and then the Shadowless Venusaur has a PSA 8. So those will be going to the show with me this Sunday. They'll be making their appearance. So it's always exciting. So yeah, I got a lot more too, so but I gotta just I did all my pricing today and I gotta just sticker stuff. I'm stickering stuff tonight and then tomorrow. But I figured it'd be kind of cool to show off the $3. I'm actually gonna, you know what? If someone wants a deal on this Gulpin, they can have it. I'm too lazy to put it in a proper inventory. And so congratulations. Whoever finds that gets a half off Gulpin. Congratulations. You beat me. You got me. You whittled me down. You get a Gulpin for 3 instead of 6. I know, Betty. I got extremely lucky for sure. Our man, the Chicken Man, Poke himself, coming up the plug. You're gonna be ruined? What are you talking about? Ruined. The gulping. The gulping up my profits. Because I decided to not make an extra $3 to feed my family. Well, my family can wait in the car while I wait in line at GameStop. Yep, I'm cooked, dude. GG's. Me putting the gulpin in a $3 binder instead of spending the time to put it in a top loader and put a $5 price sticker on it. I'm cooked, boys. GG's, I'm done. Just ask any vendor. Those $3 is your mortgage, dude. I know. The mortgage. I'm going to do, you know what? I want to do that's my own version of a trade down challenge. That's, I feel like moving forward, I'm going to start calling that out more on my videos. I'm so over the trade ups and like the weird social media gimmicks of trying to get like good deals. Because I know I price my stuff really good. I feel like now more than ever, I am way more confident in how I price stuff, especially after the last few shows that I've consistently been told, you know, my prices have been way better than most people at the shows. So I am going to keep riding that wave and be like, you know, like I don't mind still cutting people deals, but I'm not going to be like trade ups and all that like scam crap. I'm so over it. I think a lot of people are over too. Dude, trade down challenges are the new meta. Trade down challenges are a way to say, hey, I'm trading down, but I'll only take something of like, you know, within like a certain price range. Basically, it's a way to trick people into saying, hey, I want better trade percentage than 70 or 80%. It's so crafty. It's so funny that people fall for it. But people do. If people buy blind boxes on TikTok and whatever, then there are people who will do that. So it's a crazy world we live in. It's the new vendor meta is the trade down. The trade down challenge. All right, the $1, $2, and $3 binders are fully stocked. Just went to my locals for the first time in about 5 or 6 years. It was weird. I bet it was, dude. Did you go to the what's the guy's name? Keith, the crazy dude at the Dragon place? It's like Crazy Mike's or Crazy Eddie's or something. I can't remember. But Luke, you want to see some friggin' heat, dude? Look at this. We out here pulling up on Sunday with Shadowless, baby. Shadowless starters. We are, even though don't mind the 4 of the Zard. We are pulling up. Pulling up with stuff that people are gonna say ooh ah and then not pick up. That's realistically what's gonna happen. But you know what? I'm all for it. We also have, if you're a Venusaur fan, we have a lot of Venusaurs. And a cool Lily Lunala Solgaleo. Wowzers. Crazy Dave, yes. Crazy Dave with the toilet paper in the display case. Flights 2, that's what it was. Flights 2. Crazy Dave. With his I have a self-defense weapon in my establishment. And I have a cat that looks like has been never taken care of, but is like super thick. The chonk. But yeah, dude. Crazy Dave is the epitome of a side quest character. But alright guys, well I still have a lot of work to do. But it is way too boring to show on stream. It's literally just me price gunning stuff. But yeah, loaded up the binders. So if you guys are in the Albany area, I will be vending at the Albany Capital Region Card Show from 9 to 3 in downtown Albany. So if you are from that area, if you're watching me, definitely like to see you pull up, say what's up. But otherwise, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Once everything is priced, I'm going to be going through my entire inventory and kind of doing like a Q&A with chat. I thought that'd be kind of pretty cool to start doing like a day before a show, just kind of show off my inventory and all the prices and stuff. Kind of do more of like a vlog style. So if you want to pull up tomorrow, my stream schedule is in the Discord if you're joining the Discord. That is Sunday. Yep. That is Sunday, my friend. Then going to Dave's Hot Chicken after with those friggin' strips. Holy. You guys have never been to Dave's Hot Chicken. That is the move. That is the vibe. But yeah, hopefully see you guys there if you are in that area. If not, I will see you virtually tomorrow during the inventory reveal stream. And super stoked to show you guys. There's a lot more where this came from for sure. And yeah, you guys are the homies. You guys are the best. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Your fortune cookie numbers are 7, 13, 35, and 72. If you're into quick ball. And yeah,